Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's almost the new year. If you want to start something new, don't wait till then. Just if wait till the new year. Chances are you won't continue it as a habit. My daily drawing habit is merely because I know if I don't do it every day, I won't end up doing it. So, yeah, it's a little bit each day, even if it's just one drawing. It doesn't even have to be a good drawing. I've proven time again. But yeah, honestly, just start today. Don't wait for the 1st of January. Don't wait for things to be right, even if it's all you got. You know, grab an envelope, grab a print of paper, a pen, a pencil, anything. I use biro sometimes. Not here. In this sketchbook. This sketchbook is all about the fountain pens, really. And yeah, just give it a go. Do it again and again and again, and it won't be good the first time or even the first 100 times, you know. But part of learning is just doing it time and time again. And, you know, not because you want to be the greatest that ever lived. Just because something like drawing is kind of good for the soul. Some spirit. So's writing, so's, you know, whatever you want to start, just start now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till the next day. You know, personally, I get a lot of satisfaction from just drawing every day, even and painting, even if sometimes they're just terrible, 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 terrible. But yeah, pick something and pick something simple, even if it's just, you know, roll tape. It's like I said before, you know, that's a circle. And that's an ellipse. And just being able to kind of practice, kind of that understanding that that's a circle. Effectively, that's the tape from above. And then the other angle literally that. And then in the shadow. See, and yeah, whatever it is, everyday objects can be interesting to draw and paint. And you know, I've painted before, just glasses of water, slice of lemon. It doesn't all have to be kind of big, exciting, bold nonsense. Sometimes there is, you know, joy and inspiration in just trying to pebble. Yeah, that is a brick. But you know, it's not all about kind of creating big stories. You need to start. You start small and often. When you start, keep going. And like I say, it will be terrible at first, but the benefits outweigh the benefits if you can push through it. Outweigh the kind of terribleness for a long time. You know, even now, a lot of drawings I just don't like. That's fine. It doesn't. Part of making art is detaching when you make terrible things away from you being a terrible person. Just because you make, you know, drawings that aren't good doesn't make you a terrible artist. It doesn't make you a terrible person. It makes you human. You know, things like this don't have to bring financial value to have value in your life. It'd be nice. It's nice if they do. It's not essential. It can be good just. It can be good just to make and do. So this way's Back Cop Lane, but we're not on there now. We're on Mount Street, which runs up to the mount. Just about see the bottom of the mount. And that's one of the main spokes that was built and designed. Although, yeah, never actually built in the kind of grand style it was supposed to be built. Just to our right here are the old fishermen's cottages. just saying things that I need to hear, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if you watch this regularly, you'll realise I get down on myself a lot. Because I went to art school for 1 year, and that was in 2004. And very much self-taught otherwise. In terms of what they taught me at art school. Measured drawings, so stretch your arm out, you know, use a pencil, measure that mark, which I can do. But it's not essential. It's not essential to learning how to draw and paint. A lot of it is just kind of feeling and doing. Kind of. I will use angles, so I'll go really hard to show. Kind of check the angle against the drawing, so that line goes that way. Does my line match? Yes, no. So I did a 1 year of a 2 year course. Sorry, and then went to university and studied design instead. Because technically, I don't have any basic qualifications in art. My first qualification is like in art or design is my degree. I did a couple of different courses for ourselves on ceramics. I got on the course because I knew someone who'd previously been on the course. My interview for the course was very much, oh, I know this other person who came. Oh yeah, I remember that person. Yeah, sure, you can go on the course. And that really was it. That was my interview for a degree program. And ceramics taught me a lot about patience. When I was younger, I was far more patient about the fact that my skills were shocking. That's partly why I ended up in ceramics, I guess, because yeah, even after spending a year doing even after spending a year on an art program, I still thought there was some secret that they were holding out on that they weren't telling me. And the secret is, you know, drawing. So I left after a year. Plus so I never really learned how to the kind of technical side. And I wouldn't have if I'd stayed, because the old guy who promised he'd teach me how to draw the things I wanted to draw, which was starships, went and retired. And it was his final year. It was my first year. But yeah, the real secret to being the real secret to being good at drawing is terribly drawing, and same with painting. You can watch all the YouTube tutorials you want, which even then, like I say, it's 2004, so there weren't those YouTube tutorials that if you're not drawing, if you're not painting, it doesn't matter how many you're watching. Say sometimes you just need to draw and paint and forget everything else. And if in doubt, meow. No, wait, that's what he says. Shh. The cat's annoyed. I close the door. Yeah. Because it keeps it warmer in here. It's not 6 AM yet, so it gets cold in there. And just shutting my door too. Just help keep the temperature up a little tiny bit. I need to not freeze stuff in the middle of the night, because I don't want to go downstairs and put the heating on, although it has dropped now. Temperature must have dropped because the heating came on briefly. But yeah, what I learned from pottery is you just need to keep going. Sometimes it's just about, you know, producing a lot. Shh, I'm not here. I always say pottery, the thing that's different between the only reason, you know, I'm any good is because I kept going. I literally threw thousands of pots. If one didn't work, I just got fresh watercolour, did it again. And for me, I guess in my head, although I kind of knew that about drawing, the problem that problem for me was and still is, it's kind of that if you use it, you'll waste it. Like, you know, this is sheet paper. And you can get so wrapped up in the fact that this, you know, I don't come from a rich background. I've never had a lot of money. At art school, I was buying big sheets of damaged paper from the art shop and making my own sketchbooks to practice it. And to be honest, I didn't need to. I could have just used printer paper because it was free. You can have as much used print paper as you wanted, and they were just reams of stuff back then because they weren't charging people very much to use a printer, so they just used to be stacks and stacks and stacks. Yeah. I got so wrapped up in the worried about wasting material, and what I was doing wasn't very good. And in clay, the difference between that and clay is that in clay, if something doesn't work out, it didn't cost anything. It just, you threw it back into the reclaim bin, and the clay we were using had been reclaimed so many times, hundreds of times. And that was the difference. Was the fact that, you know, you just prepped as much clay as you could. You just threw all day. And then you did it again. And it fascinated my mind a lot more. And gave me mental calmness in a way that drawing didn't at the time, and it does now. Because I had to kind of learn that patience, I guess. But like I say, yeah, it's one of those where I do recommend doing it, even though it's hard, even though it doesn't get any easier. Not really. It's still as hard as it was. You just make better decisions, I guess. At least for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop waffling on. This is it for today. Like I say, this is kind of just off the main high street. The main high street's here. The big superstore is there behind these overgrown bushes, which I think I mean. And then the fisherman's cottages. But yeah. So yeah, just pick something easy. It doesn't even need to be a building. It doesn't need to be, you know, even if it's just something on your desk, something in your house. Drawing a TV and what's on the TV can be good because you draw your TV and then what's on it. And what's on it could be really gestural, like, you know, my equivalent of a sign, and it's a squiggle. Anyway, I need to stop offline. I need